Hello, good morning everybody. So I'm Daniel. Today we are going to learn something new. So after learning about different things, maybe on the other videos, today we would like to learn about something, an expression that, of course, you already know that. You probably already learned this long time ago, okay, during the junior high school, or maybe you often use this on your daily basis. You ever ask questions about this? And yes, this is about future tense. Right. So this expression has been used very often in every day. Like when you ask your friend about their free time, okay, or even when you ask your professor about their availability when you want to meet them, okay. So we will learn this slowly and also in a simple way, future tense. Okay, let's move to the next slide. We already know that future tense is used to explain your future activity. Okay, so and of course this activity has not happened yet. Okay, and we will provide some examples later. Okay, and let's say in this slide. Okay, so this year, Jen will continue her study in America. Okay. Once again, this year, Jen will continue her study in America. Which means in bahasa Indonesia, tahun ini Jen akan melanjutkan kuliahnya di Amerika. So, where is Jen now? Yeah, of course, Jen is still in Indonesia, okay, or in her country. Not yet in America. So once again, future tense is used to explain an activity that will happen, not today, but future. Okay. Let's have an example right here. Let's go to Malioboro next week. Okay. I can't. I'm way too busy. What are you doing next week? On Monday, I'm going to meet my professor. Can you cancel it? No, of course. I already made an appointment with him. Okay, good luck then. Thanks. You can see here in this dialogue, on Monday, I'm going to meet my professor. Okay, so which means pada hari Senin, saya akan ketemu dosen saya. Okay. So this is an answer to let's go to Malioboro next week. Okay. And then what are you doing next week? Minggu depan kamu ada kegiatan apa? Okay. So the answer is I'm going to meet my professor. Next, do you have an English dictionary? Yes, I do. Why? I need to find a proper English word for this email. Okay, I will take it in my room. Oh, thanks, Brian. Anytime, Anna. So in this dialogue, Brian said, okay, I will take it in my room. This expression also uses simple future tense too. We use will. On the previous dialogue, Brian uses I'm going to. Now, can you spot the difference between the two dialogues? Bisakah teman-teman menemukan perbedaan dari dua dialog ini? Okay. And then, what makes the use of will and be going to different? Perbedaannya ada di mana? Oke. Of course, you have to see in the context. Mari kita lihat konteksnya. Pada dialog pertama, okay, so Brian already made an appointment. So that he used I'm going to. And here, Brian said, okay, I will take it in my room. This is a spontaneous action. Aktivitas yang spontan. Sehingga dia memakai I will. So the conclusion is, we use future will tense for an action in the future if we speak spontaneously. That means I have a thought and I speak about it in the same time. Meanwhile, we use be going to, okay, for future plans that has been thought and prepared before the speakers spoke. Sekali lagi, kita menggunakan will untuk aktivitas yang spontan. I will take it. Okay. I will do it. But for going to, we use for activity that we have already prepared. Misalnya, I'm going to watch a movie. Okay. Tonight. I already bought a ticket. I already planned this days before. Saya sudah mempersiapkannya jauh sebelum hari ini. Saya sudah punya tiket. So, I use I'm going to instead of will. Okay. Now, you gotta answer my questions. Do you have plans tomorrow? What will you do? Good. You can say, yes, I probably will go to cinema. I'm still not sure, by the way. Okay. So, in this answer, I use I probably. So, I use will instead of be going to. Karena saya belum yakin. Okay. What about the second question? What will you have for lunch today? What about you? Good. My answer will be, maybe I will have bakso or Pizza Hut. I use maybe, so I'm not sure in this case. Sehingga saya menggunakan I will. Alright? The next question. What are you going to read this week? Which means, yang artinya adalah, kamu mau membaca apa minggu ini? I just bought a book entitled Good Night Ocean. I'm gonna read this. So, in this case, bukunya sudah dibeli. Dia sudah mempersiapkan untuk membaca novel ini. So, he said, I just bought a book entitled Good Night Ocean. I'm gonna read this. By the way, we can actually make a quick pronunciation, okay, or which is called as contractions. I will bisa dibaca I'll. I'm going to bisa diucapkan I'm gonna. For example, I'll do it, or I'm gonna do it. We never say I will doing it or I will eating it. No, we say I will do it. We never say I'm going doing it or I'm going reading it. No, I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna do it. Alright, let's have some practice here. Okay, number 1. What will you do tonight? Maybe I blah 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 go and watch Didi Kempot concert tonight. What's going to be the right word on the blank? Yes, the key is actually on the word maybe. So, Amy is not sure. The answer is will, of course. Okay, good job. Now, number 2. Do you know where Mom put the salad? And then Cherry said, yes, Daddy, it's inside the refrigerator. I blah 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 take it. What is the answer? Good job. So, in this case, like I told you before, Cherry made a sudden decision. Cherry membuat action spontan. Oke, dengan mengambilkan salad. So, the answer is will. I will take it. Now, we come to the last question. Can you pick me up tomorrow? Oh, sorry. I already have a plan. I blah 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 go to a doctor. What is the answer? Yes, you are right. So the answer is I'm gonna or I'm going to. Because what? The key is here. I already have a plan. So, after learning how to use simple present, future tense, and how to make questions, now we have a task that you can do with your friends. Would you please ask these questions to your friends and list down the answers on the right column. For example, you have to start from this week. Okay, so find out what your friends will do this week. For example, what will you do this week? And if it's done, you can go to the next question. This month. What will you do this month with your family? Okay. So the answers might be varied. Jawabannya akan berbeda-beda. So once again, this activity would develop your speaking fluency in using this particular tense. Now, you can try this at home, and we come to the next activity. So after having a conversation with your friend, it's time for you to make a dialogue with a more challenging situation. Okay, the first one. You need somebody to accompany you to the library. Ask someone, your friend, if he or she is available. Okay, let me give you an example. Hey, what will you do this afternoon? I will have to find a book in library. Can you accompany me? Okay, and then the answer might be, oh, I will have to go to my uncle's house, but I'm still not sure. Let me tell you later. Okay, isn't it easy? Yes, that's very easy. What about the second and third situations? You decide. All right, so I would like to repeat once again my explanation on the use of future tense. Okay, so once again, we use will if your action is not sure to do, is uncertain. We use be going to if you are feeling sure. You already prepare the plan and you are ready to do that. Okay, so any questions for this lesson? So this lesson will be very beneficial for you, okay, for your life, because later you will find a job, you will join a job interview, and your manager might ask you, what will you do for our company? What are you going to plan to do in the future? Jadi, pelajaran hari ini akan sangat penting karena teman-teman akan memakainya pada saat sudah bekerja nanti atau sedang melamar pekerjaan. Though this might be very simple. Okay, so I guess that's all for today, for this lesson. You can reach me through any social media if you want to ask further. I'll see you again next time. Goodbye.